Welcome all dear children. Today in class 12th we will be continuing with the 5th chapter surface chemistry, and in that we'll be covering the topic purification of colloidal solutions. So children, before moving to to this topic further, that is purification of colloidal solutions, I would like to tell you that in my last video, we have covered the topic preparation of colloidal solutions. So children, whenever we do the preparation of colloidal solutions, we know that there are some traces of electrolytes that are present in a colloidal solution, and those are necessary also, because if we do not have any trace of electrolyte in a colloidal solution, then the colloidal solution will not be stable and it will coagulate and will lose its property. So, to make a colloidal solution stable, we need some traces or a requisite minimum amount of electrolyte. Now children, what happens if the traces of electrolyte are present in requisite minimum amount? Then we do not need to purify that colloidal solution. But if they are present in more amount, then children, those electrolytes are considered as soluble impurities. And what we have to do? We have to reduce their amount to a requisite minimum amount so as to purify the colloidal solution. हर colloidal solution में कुछ amount of electrolyte होता है. अगर वो electrolyte small amount में present है तो वो colloidal solution को stable बनाता है because it is required. But अगर वो ही electrolyte large amount में available है उस colloidal solution में, तो वो उसे unstable कर देता है. ओके, और वो impurity की तरह consider होता है. Now we will be studying in this video about how we purify such colloidal solutions which are having the electrolyte in more amount. So the first method by which we purify the colloidal solution is dialysis. It is dialysis. Now children, what is dialysis? Dialysis is a process in which we remove a dissolved substance from a colloidal solution by means of diffusion through a suitable membrane. I'll explain you this sentence with the help of this diagram. Now children, you can see this is a container having water in it. This is water in this container. Now what happens? We'll put in this a bag that is made up of parchment membrane or a cellophane membrane. Now what happens children? This parchment paper or cellophane membrane of the bag will have small pores in it, and in this I'll be taking the colloidal solution. So this bag is put in a container filled with water. Now there are some impurities that are present in this colloidal solution that is present in within this bag. Now what happens? As the time passes on, the impurities from this colloidal solution will tend to move out from this bag to the container having water. यहाँ से बाहर की तरफ impurity move करेंगी. तो जब अंदर से बाहर की तरफ impurity move करी, तो इस process को हमने बोला diffusion. So in this way, as the time passes, all the impurities from this colloidal solution will be moving out of the cellophane membrane and will be removed out. Okay, So from here water plus crystalloid are removing outside, and this apparatus is used for dialysis is known as dialyzer. So dialysis is basically a process, वो process जिसमें हमने जो dissolved impurity थी colloidal solution में उसको remove करा by means of diffusion through a suitable membrane. Okay, so that's it about dialyzer. Now next thing children, next topic in this is second method of purification is electrodialysis. Children, we have the same apparatus over here. We'll have the container containing water, and we'll place a bag made up of cellophane membrane or parchment membrane, okay, containing the colloidal solution. This was the apparatus or the dialyzer that we have used earlier in the process of dialysis. Now, what is the difference between electrodialysis and dialysis? In electrodialysis, children, we will be applying an electrical field. Okay, so here we have put anode and here we have put cathode. So this is the process which is carried out in the presence of electrical field. So when dialysis is carried out in the presence of electrical field, that is I put here one electrode anode and here I put another electrode cathode. So when dialysis is carried out in the presence of electrical field, then that is known as electrodialysis. Now children, what we know that the one electrode is positively charged and one electrode is negatively charged. Now what happens? The negatively charged ions or the impurity will move from inside the colloidal solution towards the positively charged electrode, and the positively charged impurity will move towards the negatively charged electrode. In this way, opposite charges will be attracting each other, and thus the impurity will get attracted towards its oppositely charged electrode and will be removed out. Now children, why we have carried out the process of dialysis in electrical field? Because dialysis take lot of time. So to make the process fast, to make the process of dialysis fast, we are carrying out this process in the presence of electrical field. Okay, so this is the reason why we use electrodialysis. हमने जो colloidal solution इस parchment membrane के अंदर लिया था जिसमें impurity थी, impurity could be in the form of ions or molecules. तो वो ions, negatively charged ions, positively charged electrode की तरफ attract होंगे और अंदर से बाहर की तरफ move कर जाएंगे. इसी तरह positively charged impurity अंदर से colloidal solution से move करेगी, किसकी तरफ अट्रैक्ट होके? नेगेटिवली चार्ज इलेक्ट्रोड की तरफ अट्रैक्ट होगी और वो भी बाहर मूव कर जाएगी. तो इस तरह से जो इम्प्यूरिटी है वो इस मेम्ब्रेन से बाहर की तरफ मूव कर जाती है in the presence of electrical field, and the process is known as electrodialysis. Now children, next one is ultrafiltration. What is ultrafiltration now? Ultra means extra. So now what happens? We will be separating the colloidal particles from the solvent and soluble solutes which are present in the colloidal solution by specially prepared filters, and those